You might not want to wait any longer to go pick the best pumpkin in the patch. Farmers have been running out of pumpkins due to a combination of higher fuel costs for delivery and lack of crop. Owner of JB Farms, Evelyn Bruckheimer, blames the weather.
Here was a factor of weather, germination failure, and weeds mainly. But I think mostly our crop just didn't germinate early. So I don't know if we're being affected by the same trend as other growers or not.
The reduction in this year's pumpkin harvest is due to higher fuel costs this year. According to the National Retail Federation, 43% of Americans plan to carve pumpkins this month. Not only does weather have an effect on a harvest, but pumpkins can get sick. Since they grow on the ground, they are more susceptible to disease and bugs. Dan Harner, owner of Harner Farms, says for a good harvest you need to have a dry fall. Too much rain may lead to pumpkin problems. He tells us how he protects his harvest.
Well, we use some herbicides for weed control. We use primarily fungicides because pumpkins and many of the cucurbits are very susceptible to diseases. Mildew, primarily powdery and downy mildew. So, the fungicides help to control that.
For those of us who have a real passion for carving pumpkins on Halloween, most of them will be gone. In Alexandria County, I'm Theresa Bickleman.
When we first did the Nutcracker 17 years ago, it was very traditional. My name is Nicole Swope, and I'm the director of Center Dance Studio. I started the studio 18 years ago. I taught at a place here in State College when I was at Penn State, and I took classes, and I was a journalism major, and really kind of lost interest in that and just always went with my first love, which was dance.
I'm Maddie, and I'm playing Claire in the show, and it means a lot to me to be this big part because I've been dancing with Nicole for 14 years, and I think it's special that I'm able to be this big part finally. And Nicole's an amazing teacher, and she's more of like a mother than a teacher to me, so it's really nice.
Have the tap dancing lifeguards and the hip hop lifeguards, and instead of the mice and the soldiers, we have the sharks and the dolphins.
I'm Megan Fideli. I am the Rain Queen in our Nutcracker Remix. It's this Saturday and Sunday at 2 o'clock here at the State Theater. I'm really excited because it's something new. We haven't done this type of Nutcracker before, so it's something new. And there was a lot of work. We spent a lot of time. We came in for extra practices. We even went as far as coloring our ballet shoes to match our tights for our one dance. We started out not knowing what we were going to do, and Nicole let us take this one, and she's been a really big help. She's done all the work, and she's there every night with us, helping us practice. She teaches a lot of our dances, and she's always there if we need something.
A lot of the parents come to this every year. A lot of the kids start with me when they're in preschool, and they end up in, seniors in high school. So they come to this every year. So we try to make it a little bit different and kind of surprise them each year.
Nicole Swope. One word. Amazing.
To the report released by the Coalition of Labor and Environmental Groups, Pennsylvania could gain over 86,000 jobs by just conserving energy. Amy Scherf of Center County Solid Waste Authority believes that the more people recycle, the more employment is needed.
Actual recycling tonnage is going up and our trash tonnage is going down. Just this year we've noticed that. So if it keeps going up, we'll definitely have to hire at least additional 1 or 2 people.
Recycling is an essential component in conserving energy and our natural resources. In 2007, Center County collected over 40 tons of recyclables. Pam Frost of the Recycling Center says recycling is a big contribution to going green.
That's something that we didn't collect on a regular basis. That just started a little over a month ago, and we anticipate having to probably hire another person to do that and do some shuffling around. So,
if Congress decided to invest $100 billion in programs to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, it would be able to gain 2 million more jobs in the United States. The new wave of green jobs could cut the national unemployment rate from 5.2% to 4% in the state of Pennsylvania. From Center County, I'm Theresa Bickleman. 1 out of 11 people today are at risk of hunger in Pennsylvania. Every year, hunters across the state donate venison to the needy through the Hunters Sharing the Harvest program. Willis Sneath, who worked for the Pennsylvania Game Commission, says that the Sharing the Harvest program helps the community in many ways.
In a lot of areas, the deer population is what I would consider to be overpopulated, but there are some areas where the population is near to being where it should be, or maybe slightly less in a few areas of the Commonwealth. But all in all, the deer herd is pretty stable, and that's what the Game Commission's goal is, to manage the deer population.
Even though hunters and farmers don't agree on the deer population, they do agree on one thing, and that's the Share the Harvest program.
Hunters Sharing the Harvest program is to provide a outlet for hunters who get more deer than what they want, that we can provide an outlet where they can have them processed and then donated to the less fortunate, the needy.
Barry Gummo, the owner of Gummo's Butcher Shop in Port Matilda, says that he is proud to play a part in sharing the harvest.
Butchers that agree to take and do the Share the Harvest program do it with pride. I do it with a lot of pride, because we try to see how much every year. I would like to see us produce over 2 tons.
There may be a larger population of deer, but this could benefit the Share the Harvest program. If a hunter accidentally kills a deer, they can contact the Pennsylvania Game Commission and they will donate the venison to a local bank.